welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Ask Comet, ask Cupid, that we always got it done. I say now, welcome.
Come on in.
Okay, all right.
Come on in.
Okay, sit tight.
We in your 10.
All right. I say now, welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts, spider, bringing. I say now. All right now. All right. All right. Okay, here we go. I say now, welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bringing facts by the time before the. Welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Ask your mama, ask your daddy. It just always got it done. I say now, welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Ask your drunk cousin, your best cousin, that always got it done. I say now, welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Ask your ratchet sister, bad brother, always got it done. I say now, welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Ask the singles, ask the married, that I always got it done. I say now, welcome.
Come on in.
All right.
Come on in.
Okay, sit tight.
We your 10.
Okay,
Let's begin.
all right, I say now, welcome to 4th and 1. Well, I always got it done. Bring the facts by the time before the rising of the sun. But this ain't even.
Oh, wow. That boy done dropped the smoke. But don't choke on the smoke. He's back. Hey, it's Vintage Cam. Where you at? Touchdown.
This is me in front of TV.
Yeah.
I say this, we in front of TV.
Huh?
Look around, I say Big Peggy in front of TV. BJ, see Shells, Jimbo in front of TV.
Okay.
Can't even forget my dog, I see dropped up in front of TV. Big Boogie in front of TV. We in front of TV having a whole lot of fun. Oh, woo! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, little children, dogs and cats. While I have your undivided attention, I have a challenge for you. I have a challenge for you. I have a challenge for you. Before the year's end, all I want for Christmas is to get 4th and 1's YouTube channel to 500 subscribers.
1,000.
Yeah, Peggy.
There you go. 500,000.
500,000 subscribers.
What he said.
Make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you comment, but most of all, make sure you do what?
Subscribe, dog.
So accept my challenge. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, dog. First down! Viral moment of the week. Peggy! What do we have here?
We got your boy, Shedeur. Okay, his first start in Cleveland, second start in his stint as an NFL quarterback. He took a loss, brother, to the 49ers, a 26-8 loss. He was 16-25, 149 yards, 1 touchdown, but 0 interceptions in his first home game. But on the back end, he is still the confirmed starter for Week 14, man. Cam, in this game versus the 49ers, we want to really break down how did Shedeur look? And also, man, you spoke about equality on First Take, man. So talk about that, man, and the opportunity that Shedeur gets to be the Week 14 starter.
Man, listen, as I mentioned before, I think as a young player, Shedeur is owed, just like Dylan Gabriel is owed, the opportunity to showcase what they're capable of doing. With that being said, I do believe in equality. I do believe that, hey, what you give one, you must give other.
Yeah.
But it's not a must. It's best that you do. Now, the argument is, do you have Shedeur still have the week-to-week basis starter, or do you just say, hey, for the rest of the season, Shedeur Sanders is going to be our starter? I think you still play it week to week.
Okay.
But with the knowing of, hey, we got to identify what Shedeur Sanders can really be with the right help. We all know that skillfully, the Cleveland Browns rank at the bottom of the NFL.
It's true.
And it's not by choice, it's by force because of management decisions that didn't pan out. Specifically, Deshaun Watson. That's my dog. That's a person who I'm very fond of. This is a person who I believe is extremely talented.
Yeah.
But just like any investment, if your investment tank, or just void it when you go to the bank, nobody cares. It stank.
Yeah, that's real.
You dig what I'm saying?
I did.
So with him being injured, he don't help nobody in the training room. Mm-hmm. And it's a lot of capital that he has with just him as an individual.
Yeah.
So that handicaps the ability to acquire other talent. Now, that does not have anything to do with our ability as the coaching staff, as the executive leaders, to be able to determine if a person is competent or not. Mm-hmm. To Shedeur Sanders' performance, I am thoroughly pleased because, number one, he protected the football.
Okay.
As efficient as he possibly could have been, right? But certain things just comes with repetition. Yeah. Certain things just come with time. Certain things just come with being thrown or thrusted into the line of fire. You can't mimic that in practice. You can't mimic that in the film room. You cannot try to make this feel like the game. You try to practice like that. Yeah. But there's something about real game reps that makes or breaks a specific individual. Now, Shedeur had a very clean game.
Yep.
One of the things that was a little of a head scratcher was his dialogue with Jeudy on the sideline. Show the clip, Peggy. Press pause right there, Peggy. If you can read lips, you can clearly see that he's saying it's the throw.
Yeah, throw the ball, yeah.
Now, this is what I want to caution everybody about this. This happens more than people give it credit for.
You're correct.
I don't think it's the what that's happening or it's the how it's happening. It's the who
it's real.
It's happening to.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say it like this. Jeudy, you're not in no way, shape, form in the position, and I'm going to just keep it above.
Yeah.
You're not in a position to question another quarterback that is young and is expecting the best, the most out of you. And if he's challenging you to do that, don't push back. Mm-hmm. Do not make matters worse, especially in a game like this where, at that particular point, I do believe that they were down. Mm-hmm. Or they're trying to find a way to win. We're not arguing about if you was running or not or you saying that it was a bad throw or not. See, the thing about the receiver position that I always have to remind people, what makes a great receiver is the ability to normalize difficult catches. You catch the ones that some would say you're not even supposed to catch.
That's real.
Being a receiver and you only catch the ones that you're supposed to catch and that's it does not validate you as a good receiver.
It's facts.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
The good receivers, hell, the great receivers are the ones that say, man, how in the world did he catch that? And still caught it. Mm-hmm. Well, y'all on the sideline arguing to what seems to be a discussion about whose fault it was.
Yeah, because it seemed like he overthrew Jeudy.
In that
dynamic. Jeudy wasn't running.
In that dynamic, Jeudy, what I would tell you is, hey, bro, this ain't the time and the place. Cool. Hey, what would you expect me to do? Mm-hmm. Because the eyes are on you.
Facts.
Matter of fact, the eyes is on Shedeur.
What you standing next to.
Hello. You done caught us stray.
Facts.
We was trying to shoot Peggy.
Come on.
Ended up hitting Jimbo.
Nah.
Huh?
You
ain't gonna hit me because I don't stand next to suckers.
Gonna knock that cap off. Yeah, they done hit him. Down goes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about the dynamic is like, yo, bro, just the week before, you was the same dude.
You know, fumbling the stomach, trying to do N1 mixtape crossovers.
See, that's where the who comes back into place. Yeah. It's like, bro, as a veteran receiver, right? Mm-hmm. Whether you want to give the credit to you being a leader or not, Shedeur Sanders is depending on you. Shedeur Sanders, any other quarterback, whether it's Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, Bailey Zappi, it don't matter. We need receivers to perform at a high level. I don't need to beef with you, brother.
Yeah.
We pulling in the same direction.
But let me ask you this. You said this happens all the time. You know, something like, what does that conversation look like in that situation? A heated moment, you might overthrow the person. You might think your wide receiver's not running hard enough to go get the ball. What does that look like? And from a quarterback's perspective, how do you get over that mentally?
Man, this is what I would say, and kudos to this particular individual, and people know I love him, but this is why I loved him. Greg Olsen. Mm-hmm. If that was Greg in that type of situation, he comes back to the sideline. He doesn't mention anything or hint towards anything or does not send any innuendos about accuracy. He simply will ask, what would you want me to do? Because Greg would always say, and still says it on the platforms that listens to him, it's every eligible receiver's job and responsibility to be where the quarterback is expecting you to be. Not what this sheet of paper, not what the playbook says, is where does the quarterback expect me to be? Because if y'all locked in and y'all expectations is what everybody flourishes then. Yeah, there's so many times in Carolina, my Carolina tenure, that me and Greg just had a look and it was like, yo, hey, this is what he would always say it. Why would I run to get covered if I'm open right now? And if it's the first read or if it was a broken play, bro, that's where backyard football is unlocked. And I'm not about to sit up here and say, hey, man, the playbook told me to be. No. It is every eligible receiver's job, duty, and responsibility to be where the quarterback is expecting you to be.
Facts.
So when the quarterback sit up here and says, hey, bro, you wasn't running. Hey, bro, you didn't go deep enough. Hey, bro, you didn't get your yardage on this particular play. I was expecting you to do this. It's not for you to say, hey, bro, that was a bad throw.
Yeah.
Because that's confrontational.
Because you need the ball.
You need it.
He got the rock.
Hello.
He trying to pass it to you.
Hello.
You know what I mean? So let me ask you another question, because a lot of times, even after the game, Shedeur was questioned about Coach Stefanski's play calling. Mm-hmm. And there was times that they were, 4th and 1, or they could have converted on a 4th down, and probably the plays that was called at that time, so they opted to punt or different things like that. What do you say in that situation? Because when you go back to equality, and I can't say perspective like per se, he would, if Dylan Gabriel was at the helm, he would have went for it a different way. But how much of this is Shedeur? But how much of this is Coach Stefanski in those situations?
Well, I'll say this. Free game.
Okay.
For any young quarterback. The seasoned ones understand this the most. Mm-hmm. In any type of regard of playing time and play selection.
Okay.
My name Bennett, and I ain't in it. Defer to somebody else. Mm-hmm. Do not take this as an opportunity, because somebody will be impacted off of what you say.
Correct.
So if he says, hey, Coach Stefanski did blah, 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 and he responds and says, well, Coach Stefanski would have did this if it was another. No. We had a post that just went out a couple of days ago that said, quarterback politics. The unspoken word. I'm giving you a little of the closed doors information that they are not going to tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, play calling and playing time. Defer to, hey, man, that's the coach's decision. I lead with it.
I feel that.
It's my job to execute. And I would challenge Shedeur and any other quarterback, whether it is Dylan Gabriel or not. Mm-hmm. Don't fall for the bait. Don't jump in that bait car.
Yeah.
Because you jump in that bait car if you want to, and you got that stupid look on your face. Hey, man, I thought, man, I had left my phone in here, man. Hey, bro. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And it's going to be hard for you to get that stench up off you when you done stepped in that boo-boo.
That's a fact. Well, also, too, man, it is a house divided, speaking of Dylan Gabriel, and it is starting in his home with his fiancée. And some of the posts she's been making on social media or comments she's been making.
Get dressed with me for Browns versus 49ers.
Dylan Gabriel's fiancée, Zoe Caswell, is catching a ton of heat after she appeared to take shots at starting quarterback Shedeur Sanders following the team's loss to the 49ers. In a recent TikTok video on Zoe's account, she captioned a video showing her outfit for the game, "Browns lost, what's new?" People were very quick to accuse her of doing this because Shedeur started and not Dylan, and comments like, "I don't remember these captions when your man was QB1," and "Love your content but very disappointed."
Because I have to make a public service announcement.
Oh, talk to me, bro. Talk to them.
Whether you're the girlfriend or the best friend, whether you're the mama or the daddy, whether you're the uncle or the auntie, whether you're the partner or the enemy, whether you somebody close to the source or somebody that's far away from the source, I'm going to give you some rules to live by while that source has the opportunity to still play. Rule number 1, and I will always defer back to rule number 1. Do not, in any circumstance, and I mean do not ever make it about you.
Okay, no rule no more. It's a we, not a me. All right.
I just had to let that breathe.
Let that breathe. Let it marinate.
Rule number 1, do not ever make it about you.
Don't do that.
Because once you do that, now you opening up a crevice that you can't even shut. Rule number 2.
Watch out there now.
Don't ever
Talk to me.
become a distraction. And here's the kicker about being a distraction.
Talk to me.
You can't tell me that you're not a distraction if you are a distraction. A distraction comes, going back to rule number 1, when you're making it about you, when you get defensive. Oh, I just wore this because I just want to support. Hey, bro, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, say how I feel, bro. Like, it's real, though. Hey, man, I'm just doing this just because somebody need to say it. I'm just real.
Yeah.
Because when you become a distraction, you can't even stand up to what you can say, hey, I can make it right. Somebody else will have that responsibility to do.
That's real.
You wear something that's very questionable, you do something that's very alarming, it ain't nothing that you can say, oh, I didn't mean to wear that, or hey, I ain't mean to say that. It's going to be back on that individual source where you came from.
Yeah, you a +1.
Helped.
And it makes it seem like they truly feel like that.
Because I will say this, and I quote, what you do won't impact you. It will impact the source in which you are connected to.
Correct.
What you do will not impact you. It will impact the source. What do you mean, Peggy?
Yeah, come on now.
All right, dog. In Carolina, you my partner.
I'm playing
You
partner.
my brother. You my family member. You my twin friend. You know what I'm saying?
Where you
All the
been?
above.
Talk to you.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Somebody sees your Twitter account. Somebody sees your Instagram comment. And you say something reckless, making it about rule number 1. You can't say, hey, man, I ain't mean it that way. You making me look bad. You my +1.
Yeah.
You the source of how you even got that jersey on. How you got all this access on the field. Huh?
Yeah.
Pre-game. You already letting everybody know that you connected to me. And there's other ways to show support than being in the midst.
In the what?
The midst. See, these folks, man, I'm going to tell you, I'm giving you free game,
It's
sir.
free game,
I'm
bro.
giving you free game, bro. I'm giving you free grant. I'm giving you free game, mom, dad, auntie, grandma, auntie, uncle, granddad.
You still got to work there.
Hey, bro, because when you say something questionable and you try to throw the rock and hide your head, it's always going to come back to you, mans.
Facts.
They say, hey, bro, in the locker room, hey, get your girl, dog.
Yeah, get your house in order. What they say?
Get your house in order. Oh, do it today. Now, hell no, do it right now. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a
and
fact.
this is just not a wife, a fiance, a girlfriend type. It's everybody
Family, friend.
that's there.
Because how does he stand on the sideline, clap, or say, bro, I'm with you? And it's like, nah, bro, I really know how you feel.
Your girl already
She
done
done told.
Your homeboy already done told us how they
They gonna show me the
Because
unfiltered.
really, when you leave these facilities, you're having these conversations
Conversation with him. Pillow talking.
I'm trying to tell you,
God told my.
keep them pillows out of this locker room,
Okay.
out of these facilities.
Will be a pillow fight. God told my. Got to be more careful.
I'm telling you, bro. Don't make this about you. This is not about you. And you can make it so tough on that individual by speaking your truth. Going back to rule number 1, do not make this about you. Wear your jersey. Show your support. Rule number 4, keep your mouth shut. Keep your thumbs
To your
to yourself. Matter of fact, keep your thumbs and your finger pointing to yourself. See, if you don't got no thumbs or no finger pointing, it's hard to text, tweet, TikTok, all that. Ain't never seen nobody do that.
Yeah.
And if they did, boy.
You a bad member.
Oh, you say, oh, I know how they'll do it. Okay, how? They'll write a voice note. That's to my point. Keep your mouth shut, too. If your mouth shut, you ain't got access to your thumbs, and you ain't got no doggone pointing fingers, you'll be good. Wear your jersey as loud as you want to.
That's it.
But don't be no distraction, baby.
Don't do that.
You dig what I'm saying? That's the point right there. So, to the young lady who was the representative of the Dylan Gabriel. Dylan Gabriel's a great guy. Had the opportunity to meet him last year during the Heisman. We shared a lot in common. Went to UCF, went to Oklahoma, then obviously went to Oregon. Stand-up guy. From what I know, that's not who he is. But the world don't know because their first interaction with him comes by way of the +1.
That's real.
Makes sense to you.
Makes sense.
Because if you're able to do that, keep the main thing, and you can show your support silently without your mouth, thumb, or pointing fingers, we'll be good to go. All right? I'm going to tell you something, Peggy.
Wow.
Get to my +1, and I wish I could just replace,
Yeah, all right.
eject, dismiss, be on about my way. I don't know if he like me. I don't give a damn if he don't.
Yeah.
Because I've made it abundantly clear that I don't like him. Thank you, Rose Sparks, for sponsoring this video. Do you know that feeling when you scored a game-winning touchdown? The crowd's going wild and your team's fired up. That's the kind of win Rose Sparks brings to your bedroom.
Exactly. When it's go time, you don't want delays. Rose Sparks dissolves right under your tongue and kicks in 15 minutes on average after they dissolve.
They're a 2-in-1 prescription treatment designed to get you harder and stay ready. And the dual action formula is designed to keep you active for 36 hours. So you're built for back-to-back or for the morning after. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order of Sparks on recurring plan. Head to ro.co/4th. That's ro.co/4th.
Sparks is a compounded drug product. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing review. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety-info.
Who's the him, you may ask? Peggy!
Treat you like a mascot. What's good, bud? Yeah! Come on now! was really good.
How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm living, brother.
One more time for old Peg, man. Peggy done. Let me see your little knee, Peg. You know, my dog Peggy done got his knee dirty, y'all.
Yeah.
For those who didn't necessarily know. My dog getting married. Huh? Jump in the broom. Jump in the mop. As he gon' lock it on in and be dedicated to one wop.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like what I did?
You put that, yeah. I see what you did.
I tell you, Peg, I'm really genius.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, oh, you pushing it now. Yeah, brother.
Talk to me, bro.
Man, everything was good, bro.
Tell me how it went down, Peg.
Man,
I mean,
brother,
the folks want to know. They need to know.
Man, you know, I'm a smooth operator, bro. So, you know, I ain't going to give you all the game.
Why wouldn't you, Peggy?
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you was coming out with an old book, Peggy Princess.
That's what I'm saying. The game is supposed to be sold, not told, my brother. You feel me?
Well. Sound like a gatekeeper to me.
It's keys to gates, my brother.
See, the T silent.
Yeah. You know something about that, huh? Anywho, man.
Don't let that fly over your head. Huh? Sound like a gatekeeper to me.
Get the hell
Remove the T. And you got exactly what I said, Peg.
Man, get on that.
How you get so lucky,
man,
Peg?
it was good, bro.
How y'all rock, roll, pay the toll and all that?
Man, yeah, bro. Like, it was, you know, it was time to lock in, bro. Like, in, you know, I did it in a smooth way. She thought it was a birthday celebration. Because her birthday today. And so, man, she thought it was a birthday celebration. And, you know, it was a surprise, really. So she thought we was going to celebrate all the birthdays. But, you know, your boy P was pushing P, you know. And
how was your Thanksgiving, Peggy?
Man, that Thanksgiving, man, was amazing, bro.
Did you eat all the groceries?
Yeah, I left no crumbs. Man, that's why I had to wear this now, bro. My family, they super, like, Cowboys fans. So, man, shout out to my uncle Derek. I lost a bet. Shout out to my uncle Derek, my uncle Amp, my step pop, my brother, and all of them, man. Because, man, I had to rock this because Cowboys, I thought the Cowboys was going to lose. And so, you know, big thing, you know, Thanksgiving, we got to watch the game. And so Thanksgiving was good, man. We had Thanksgiving. We did thing for Black Friday. Then we had a seafood broil on Saturday.
Did you cook anything, Peggy?
I didn't, but I bought the paper products, my brother.
You did? So you adhered to
I'm a paper product
to
buyer,
the Thanksgiving
purchaser.
rules.
Yeah, Thanksgiving rules was in full effect.
Say that.
We ain't had to kick nobody out.
Everybody was respectful.
Yeah, everybody was respectful.
How many plates did you take home? Huh?
Well, we was at the Airbnb, so I was going back to back on the plates, you know, and then
show you right.
You know, but I was make sure I was monitoring. Had my quarterback vision on who was taking plates in and out. You know what I'm saying? QP vision. Straight up. There you go. Eyes on the prize.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, little man, you're not going to eat all that mac and cheese. Put some of
that back. That's a fact.
Come on,
bro. You know what I'm saying? You're being greedy.
Hey, big time. Big time. I done seen you hit that turkey way too many times, big
You need
dog.
to push away from the plate, brother.
You need, with your size, brother, you need to add some of that bean casserole.
Okay.
Huh? You need to get some of that salad.
Some of that salad. You know what
hey,
I'm
big dog. Hey. Ho. Slow down.
Yeah.
Just make sure we got enough cranberry sauce for everybody, brother.
Exactly.
I seen the scoop.
Your scoop is scooping.
You scoop one scoop of cranberry sauce. You don't go in there for 3 and 4 scoops.
Yeah.
No. See, that's selfish.
You're plunging. You ain't scooping.
No, exactly.
That's the difference.
Hey, lastly, babe, the dessert, it's no buffet at the dessert. You eat one piece and you come back.
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro. Did everybody go around and get something before I just
Come on, man.
You got to use your vision, bro.
Come on, man.
But it was good, bro. It was good to have both our families there, man. And, man, we did our thing. So, man, I'm excited, bro.
Did she cook?
Yeah, she did cook.
She can cook, Peggy?
Yeah, she cooked some yams. Gotta get to the yams. Some cornbread.
But did she casserole souffle the yams, or was it the blocks?
The slice. She sliced them yams. Sliced the yams. In a casserole souffle.
Drippy. It was drippy.
Yeah. It was casserole souffle.
Sugar.
You know what I mean? Not the souffle, but it was straight, you know, the
folks
slices.
know what I mean by that little slime test.
Yeah. You can't take it. Never could.
Don't worry about it.
Man, but this boy wild, man. So how was your Thanksgiving, brother?
Oh, Peggy, it was magnificent.
I hate that we didn't do the turkey bowl.
Oh, Peggy. See, the people don't know about the turkey bowl. See, what we wanted to do was old Collins collision, huh?
Yeah.
We wanted to show old baby girl what she was going to get into, huh? It's been a whole bloodline of Collins that will always be the stepping stool for the Newtons.
Yeah, all right, cool.
They're never mounting up. I mean, you can kind of tell by the visual that me and Peggy standing next to each other. Exactly. He will always, as long as he living, look up to me. Right. And it's not because of anything in particular, but by the way of him and Collins going back for centuries and centuries and centuries of years. We've been whooping them. We've been beating them. We've been slapping them around. Wet Willie in them and giving them wedges and slapping them up beside their head and saying, man, go on, get on up out of here.
That sound good.
Go on and get me some ice.
And then he woke up. So you got to cut a big joker like that at the kneecaps. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of kneecaps, Peggy, I don't got no insufficiencies or lack any mobility with my knees.
But come on, man. We got a show to do, man.
Hold on, Peggy. Slow down. You just threw a jab in there. Slow down. Talking about dogs. All right now. You talking to a dog on canine, and I'm looking at a collie.
Man, please.
Slow down, Shih Tzu. Because it's going to get real uncomfortable for you. Just let you know. Here we go, man.
Come on,
Next
man.
clip.
All right, man. The Bears crushed the Eagles, man. The difference a year makes. Ben Johnson just been there for a year, and the Bears are sitting at 9-3 in the head of the NFC North. Man, Cam, man, what do you think of the Bears and Caleb Williams, man? He was able to redeem himself this year and get the Bears to the top.
Hear ye, Bears Nation, Chirac, Chicago. 773, I don't know nobody, some other ones, but, you know, folks who I've dealt with had those 773.
You good at knowing numbers.
I got, come on, brother.
Indifferent.
I'm telling you.
Cool.
They surprised me.
Yeah, against the Eagles.
The E-Gals. And boy, oh boy, Gilly, what in the absolute hell was that, my brother? I mean, we knew that the offense was a little sus. But damn, the defense invited themselves to be sus too. Because they ripped and ran and ran and ripped all day long. I mean, you had Swift, a Philadelphia native, by the way. He was running like a man possessed. It was so bad that I said, hold on, bro. Are we watching the right game?
That's what I thought.
So much so that I wasn't the only one that was surprised. Or I'm fed up. Fed up. The Eagles fans in Lincoln Financial Field, if you listen closely, well, you ain't have to listen close because you heard it all over the airways. Them Boo Birds was out.
That was over the boom.
And like I said a couple weeks ago, tick, 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 tick,
time ticking, huh?
tick, tick, tick. The Philadelphia Eagles is a ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
And everything that they've been able to do, what we have always said about Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles, they find ways to do what?
Win.
Well, when you don't add in that key ingredient,
They start to lose.
and you start to say, hey, man, hey,
Hold on now.
dang,
Some smelling fish around here.
I'm talking about sardines.
What
And I'm about to tell you this.
Real big
if
bags.
you don't make sure that you fix this issue, Nick Sirianni, Kevin Patullo, brother, the NFC East is in jeopardy of being skipped by the team that you were wearing, Peggy. Because when you look at them doggone Cowboys,
They're trying to be a star now.
I said, hold on.
trying to be a star
Wait
now.
a minute.
Hey,
Mr. Crash Out himself, George Pickens.
Pickens.
Boy, you got Mr. Flash himself and C.D. Lamb. That Quavius is playing out of his mind. And I'm like, whoa. Ever since they made that acquisition or made them moves before the trade deadline, they've been looking like a different team.
They've been looking
and
like
if
a
the
different team.
Philadelphia Eagles don't change some stuff up, Hey, man. What are we really doing here?
Boy, they saying your words are aging well, man. They coming up to me in the street.
And
they say Cam a prophet.
Nah.
He done talked about.
Nah.
He done talked about them Eagles. He done talked about Jalen Hurts. They thought you was crazy at first. They calling you Rain Man.
I don't want that. I don't want that to be the storyline that says Cam was right. I want to be wrong.
Okay.
I'm good with people saying, shut the hell up, Cam.
Yeah.
You just hating. I'm good with that.
Facts.
I'm just holding the Philadelphia Eagles to a standard that we all have set, including Gilly.
Facts.
And now, all of a sudden, what you didn't know, so many people are fed up, Peggy. There's a police report that's out there that have Kevin Patullo got his house egged.
Man, them Philly fans crazy, boy.
They fed up.
My boy can't
Fed
stay
up.
there no more.
Who done leaked the old Kevos?
Addy. Post the Addy. We ride tonight. Post the Addy, bro. Bruh.
We throw at Don. Nah, it ain't nothing to laugh about. It ain't nothing to laugh
That is
about.
nah, don't do that, bro. That's
But this is what I will say.
At the end of the day, it is a game.
It is just a game.
Bruh.
But when you got the Philly faithful
God almighty.
on your back,
Woo.
like a cop riding close to a bumper in the hood, trying to read a tail light with a guy that don't got 20/20 vision.
God almighty.
That's how close individuals is on Kevin Patullo. And the sad truth is this. I would change my resident because if it happened once,
It can happen again.
when your address get leaked, it's different than your phone number. So
Yeah.
you can block
Yeah,
people.
you can get another phone.
No. It's not. See, y'all, when y'all start playing about my family,
Yeah.
I'm standing outside with a dog on. Hey, man,
I'm gonna be looking like Malcolm X over there, boy.
them eggs is going to cost you your head.
Okay. Huh? Yeah,
What'd you say, Malcolm X, by any means?
Jesus. Okay.
I'm going to protect mine.
got
See, y'all
to.
worried about this game, but y'all threatening my family.
Exactly.
And I will die about that. See, y'all think y'all just, all the glitz and the glamour, and y'all want to kiki and
Talking
caca.
about play call. I'm gonna call a play out.
Don't worry about it. I'm going to
Be a
call
Hail
a
Mary.
mean hit.
Be old
We
Hail
ain't
Mary.
talking about doggone the Philadelphia Eagles hits. Hey, bro, I get your tail light,
Woo.
and it's good night.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I'm snitching. I'm gonna tell you like, I'm telling. I'm in a position that I'm so high ranking. What can I do?
Yeah.
Because everybody know if I see a tail light and they say, "Hey, man, I seen 018G52 leaving the premises," and all of a sudden he get knocked off or something bad happen, they gonna sue me.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I'm going straight to the phone. Hey, man. Yeah. Hey, this is Kevin Patullo, Jr., the 3rd, Esquire, Senior. Huh? Yep. I want to report a damage to my property. Yeah, I got got everything. Don't worry about it. I don't even think I'm going to be here too long. I'll keep calling these players, but I don't want them to be here either.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all doing
and in
something.
all seriousness,
Yeah.
you're gone too far.
Yeah, facts.
We don't do that.
We don't do that.
You can boo me all you want. But when you start trying to make it personal and you pulling up on me,
Pulling up, bro. Don't pull up on me.
I don't know what
Better keep it to your Twitter
I
fingers.
don't know what the Pennsylvania got in their bylaws.
They ain't
But
from-
in most states, you can defend your ground.
They ain't from down south. I tell you that
I'm
much.
trying to
I
tell
tell you
you.
that much.
I'm trying to tell you.
You ain't from down south.
Boy, I'm trying
Boy.
to tell you. You throw an egg on me, try to throw it at me. Brother, it's my job as the man of this house and this property,
do
every
my
inch
job.
and centimeter of acreage it is. I have to protect it at all costs. I got wives. I have a wife that stays here. I have children that stay here. And before I let them feel unsafe, I have to handle my business.
Yeah.
Next clip.
All right, we're talking about handling business or not. We got to talk about the issues in Colorado, and it's Coach Prime still in this prime time. Man, year 3, Coach Deion Sanders at Colorado is sitting at a 3-9 record, 1-8 in the Big 12. All right, minus 115-point differential, and closed the season on a 5-game losing streak.
Yep.
Now, Cam, man, what is going on with Coach Prime? He's still on his 5-year, $54 million contract extension that he just signed this year. But do we see Coach Prime staying in Boulder?
It's a hell yes, final answer.
And why?
That's the best thing that has ever happened to Boulder, Colorado.
That's true.
And you would be an absolute maniac if you remove and sever ties with Fiancée. See, there's no doubt that Coach Prime can coach.
Yeah.
What's evident is Coach Prime don't got them dogs that he once had.
But that's what I was going to
But
ask.
this is the thing that Coach Prime needs to do, and I know that he will do. Hey, if you can't do it, don't worry about it. Your jersey gonna look like something else, or somebody gonna be wearing that jersey next year.
That's fact.
That's what college football has turned into. Now the real question is, I don't know about old Boulder's budget.
That's what I'm saying. Can he do it?
Man, listen, it's gonna be tough, but it's doable.
Because this the thing, even with the budget, and you talk about these things, it's like, all right, Colorado's budget. With that, will Deion be able to do a Lane Kiffin, right? You have to have the resources to be able to win, year in and year out and be competitive. But will this put a stain on, Coach Prime as he grows into this coaching realm?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think, look, there's no denying that it's not necessarily about X's and O's. It's about Jimmys and Joes. You have to have good talent and to be able to coach mediocre players to good, good players to great, great players to elite.
Yeah.
That's what recruiting does. We all know that Coach Prime is probably the best recruiter because he resonates with so many individuals.
Yeah.
But the issue is, if you have other powers that's out there that's throwing out money, what will be the luring power for a coach like Coach Prime to get them to Boulder?
Yeah.
Because now, if you're talking about money versus the opportunity, you comparing. You got some broke jokers, bro, that said, "Hey, man, I don't have 3 years to spare."
And they was talking about that. I want to be coach. I want the Prime effect. They want that Benjamin Franklin effect. You feel me?
The profit effect.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? You can prophesy all you want. I want that profit and them dividends.
Okay, that money on that cheese.
I need that Shedeur. I need that money on time.
Yes, sir.
But, I mean, I believe that Coach Prime can definitely turn it around.
Yeah.
I think if the Colorado decides to move away, no, I don't even want to put that in the because
they was terrible before.
That's not they wasn't ever relevant.
Yeah, they won
in the
years
history
ago.
of their program within the modern day. When I say modern day, within the last 10 years, they have never been as relevant as they have been
now.
Last 2 years.
Facts.
And even with the losing record, people are still talking about
Colorado.
Coach Prime.
Yeah.
I think the challenge has been accepted. I pray that Coach Prime is able to stay healthy so that he can make the biggest impact possible. Because he has been, away from the team because of health issues. Yeah. But now when you insert, all right, I do know that he ain't going to stay down for long.
Yeah, no.
Ain't nobody saying that.
Facts.
So if they're able to shake that, man, they'll get back to where they need to be. Here we go next step. Peggy, think about this. What if you could stop somebody from breaking into your house way before they even break in?
What you mean?
Most old school systems go off after the specific individual is already in your house. And to be honest with you, that's too late.
So what's different about Simply Safe?
Simply Safe stops crimes way before they even start. It has AI-powered cameras watching right outside your house at all times. And when they spot something suspicious, live agents are alerted.
Live agents? What are they doing?
They're talking to the person right through the camera, letting them know that they're on video and police are on the way if they do not leave. They can even hit them with a loud siren or a spotlight.
All while they're still outside?
All while they're still outside. That's real protection. Plus, no long-term contracts, no hidden fees. You can cancel whenever.
And that's what's up.
I use Simply Safe and so can you. So, use Simply Safe during this holidays to keep you and your family safe.
I feel safer already.
This December only, 50% off on any new system. One of the best prices you'll ever see. Go to simplysafe.com/4th. That's simplysafe.com/4th. There's no save like Simply Safe. This right here, this is my go-to snack, the wonderful pistachio. They call it the don't hold back snack, and for good reason.
These ain't your regular pistachios. I'm talking flavors like honey roasted, chili roasted, jalapeno lime, and each serving has 6 grams of protein and 0 grams of regret.
You want the classic crack of the shell? Go for these guys. Prefer no mess? Grab the no-shell bag, and you're good to go.
Whether we're in the studio, traveling, or just need something quick, this right here is always in the rotation.
So, don't hold back. Visit wonderfulpistachio.com to learn more about this don't hold back snack.
But as you talk about coaching players, can you recruit and coach a rapper? Syracuse and Coach Fran can.
So Toosii has officially committed to Syracuse. Now, when I first saw the videos of him working out a while ago, I thought to myself, maybe he's trolling. Maybe this is something that the record label told him to do so he can get more views. But then I started to really pay attention to him working out and putting work in. Not just working out, he's putting work in. And I said to myself, this dude right here really wants to play wide receiver at the collegiate level. Now, he stands at 5'8". He don't weigh 2-something, but when you watch the highlights of him working out, it looked like he might be able to do something. Now, Fran Brown and Syracuse have a 25-year-old rapper about to be on their roster. Now, what do I expect? I expect for him to go in there, work hard. He has the maturity level to go there and not get unfocused because he's a rapper. He's seen it all. He's been around it all. So he's about to go there.
Right there, Peggy.
He ain't 2-something, but he might can do something. What you think, bro? Toosii.
With no disrespect said, but with all respect intended.
Okay.
Toosii, congratulations. But you got a lot of things that's working against you.
And what is that?
First and foremost, you're 5'8". Second of all, you're 25. Third of all, you already got money. You remember, I don't know if you used to play video games, Peggy, but Xbox 360 used to have the red ring of death. From what I remember, it was about 3 little red rings around. That means you either had something wrong that couldn't be fixed, and you had to send it off.
Yeah.
You know, back in the old Blockbuster days, this was the time you hit them with the old switcheroo. hey, let me rent this, and then switch it out and get nothing. So you got 3 things that's working against you, brother. You got money. When you're around a bunch of broke jokers, that ain't always the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Starving artists, as in collegiate athletes.
Yeah.
You already coming in there with your Porsche. You're coming in there with your cyber truck.
No, you stunned.
No NIL deals. Yeah. You're in Syracuse.
Going to the parties, they're playing.
You know what I'm saying? You're getting paid off of appearances. Like, folks can hate on that. You're 25 years old, man. We got people as young as 17 years old in college. The third thing is you're 5'8". Now, I'm not going to be the person that just say, oh, man, Cam, you hate it. Because I commend Toosii on this. And if he sees this message, matter of fact, I'm going to make him see it. My brother Toosii, take this opportunity to not make this about football, but make this about education. Take an opportunity that Syracuse or Coach Fran has offered you at Syracuse to learn about your trade better. If I was him, I would study business. Because now, what I've heard from many artists is that they don't know the business about their craft.
Yeah.
They sign deals that aren't beneficial for the artist. So don't get distracted about the football. Because when I look at the film, I mean, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't versus anybody.
Yeah, we ain't going against nobody.
I'm not going to knock that. What I am going to say, hey, bro, lock in. Make the most out of the degree.
No.
Because that's really what the biggest value in this is. And if you can get a degree in business, now you become a better artist. Now you become a better businessman.
Thanks.
And if you hit that field, brother, well, I know you're going to have a lot to make music about.
Yeah, that's right. That's
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to Coach Fran for thinking outside the box to bring awareness to this program, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope in itself. Second down, questionable call of the week. Let's see what we got.
We talking Thanksgiving at the Wilsons.
Russell Wilson, I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like he catered. So no, you know, like, bro, I come from a traditional country ass black family.
We throwing down.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, like, it still weird to me. I'm just still.
Press pause right there, Peggy. See, I can't be biased to one side without bringing light to another side.
Okay.
I'm going to give you something, Peggy, that ain't nobody really thinking about. Do I condone this behavior? Hell no. Do I think this is lame? Hell yeah.
I was about to say, I think it's lame.
Do I think, hey, there's other ways that you could do certain things? Yeah. And, bro, not like this.
You ain't
But
getting
this
no
is
invite.
food for thought, though, Peg. Why are we always hearing bad things outside of football about Russell Wilson? I ain't never, ever heard a former player step up to the bat and speak praises about Russell Wilson.
But I would say this. This is one of the first times when somebody's talking about Russell, you having a lot of people step up and defend Russell.
They're not defending Russell.
They're defending his act.
The
Trayvon's act.
Yes.
It's like, brother, you lame for that. Why would you? Nobody even asked you to say that.
But okay. That point is well taken. But I also have to peel back the layer again and lean on through and say, hold on. When a man exposes a situation, that man is considered lame as hell.
Well,
Stay with me, Peggy.
all right.
When a woman exposes a situation, it's entertaining. When a woman screenshots a message, they did it to Lane. How many messages that we've seen from women, and they say, oh my God, Lane Kiffin sent me a stomach picture, or he's trying to holler at me. Rappers getting drag.
Rick Ross just got a screenshot.
Screenshot it, huh?
Somebody lied.
You got LeBron, in his years past. You ain't got Cam. You know what I'm saying? I've been there, the vanish mode, man. If you don't reply back in 24 hours, baby, I'm unsending that. That's the power of Instagram. Thank you.
Quarterback sneak, man.
You dig what I'm saying? I'm up out of there. But that's the, man, I'm looking at it like, yo, all behavior like this, the lamest thing that a person could do is go to the media.
Yeah.
Especially if it's not a charge. You see what I'm saying? It's like, bro, there ain't nobody asked you for this.
You just spilling
You
tea.
ain't gonna get no extra points by trying to expose that somebody DM'd you.
Yeah.
Or the experience that you went to somebody's house and said, hey, bro, where was the family at? Hey, boy.
You ain't even get no invite back.
Come on, dog. Not like this. This is man family. His family dynamic ain't like everybody else's family dynamic.
That's true, too.
And who cares? That's the thing about football that people must understand. And I think baseball can kind of relate too. Hell, basketball, the way the climate of basketball is too. Everybody from different places, colors, creeds, ethnicity groups, religions. So, bro, you over here reporting the news like, who all there? Where the mama at? Where the daddy at? Man, that's weird. I would have respected it more, bro, if you would have said it to him then.
Facts.
Don't do it then. That's the only way you could do. Hey, dog, hey, where your sisters at?
Your family don't normally show up.
You know what I'm saying? Don't run to one of these little bitty podcasts. No, that was a joke.
Yeah.
But don't go on a platform to try to bring light to a situation that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Especially given the circumstances of your history. Because now, if you want to play that game, everybody has already played it. Ain't this the same dude that?
Yeah, facts.
Come on now.
That eye in the sky don't lie.
So that's all I'm saying. We that's almost like a double standard. When a chick do it, it's like, oh my goodness, like why is he in that person's DM?
Yeah.
When a male do it, it's like, oh man, he lame. It all is lame to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like with that type of situation, bro, it's a head scratcher. It's like, yo, why are so many people coming for Russ? And on top of that, why you wait this long to speak about this? And why you just ain't reach out to Russ himself? You feel me? Because the story would have changed if, hey, man, I even asked him there, bro. It's like, hey, where your family at? He told me that he don't got a good relationship. Don't assume. Don't speculate. Don't do that.
Then it's like, well, I would have flew everybody else.
Matter of fact, I'm going to put you in the same category that we just put Shells in. That family invite has been revoked. From here to eternity.
God damn it.
Huh? He trying to be funny on his little podcast.
Yeah.
She trying to shun my little mac and cheese.
She done shut the Mac. That
She
hit
done
with
shun
her.
my mac. They hit me.
Right in the schnoz.
But yeah, don't do that, bro. That's like, look, dog. However you feel about a specific individual, if you're not willing to say that into that individual face, bro, we don't condone it.
Yeah.
You feel me? The man took it upon himself to
invite you.
And all you got to do is that's the part of the Django movie. Like, you ungrateful sons. You don't ask me and mine for nothing. God. Boy, I tell you the truth, boy. Matter of fact, where's Petty Russ when you need him?
Facts. So we need Petty Russ to pop on out.
Because, boy,
we need
if any time for you to show back up, this is the time.
Time and now.
What you got to say, Russ? Because we waiting.
Okay.
Because, boy, oh, boy, it's been too many doggone arrows thrown at you. And I'm waiting for you. Matter of fact, man, this is your formal invitation.
Go ahead.
Russell Wilson, my guy, please come on down here to 4th and 1.
Yes, sir.
We'll ask the right questions and treat you with respect. And we will not whisper what you did or how you talk. Everybody will kind of see it. Mm-hmm. There you go. Here we go, next clip.
Abdul Carter, rookie from the New York Giants, benched again in the fourth quarter versus the Patriots. Man, what is the issue in New York with Abdul Carter?
It happens.
What happened?
I ain't gonna get into detail, like I said. Shit happens.
Why?
Why?
No. See, the optics don't look right, Peggy.
Yeah, the reporter
because
asked
if you
what
made
happened.
a mistake, one thing that you always have to do about being a professional is be held accountable to your actions.
That's facts. And this is his second benching in 3 games.
Yes.
All right.
Since the same person who was the number 3 overall pick.
Yeah.
It comes with the responsibility here. And it also is the same person that has 1.5 sacks throughout the year. But, hey, Cam, you just stating all the things that he ain't good at. He got upwards of 10 pressures. So, he's really good at what he does. If he's there. The thing about being a football player is what I said in last week's episode. There's 2 types of football players. There's football players, and then there's professional football players.
What's the difference between the 2?
A professional owns up to his mistakes. And if you listen to the full interview, he eventually came around, but don't be defensive.
Yeah.
Because once you be defensive, and I've had the opportunity to be able to speak with multiple columnists and multiple journalists, that's the biggest trigger right there. See, when you don't abide by the questioning that's being asked, which is your job to answer the questions, make yourself ready, willing, and able to answer all questions. You can't get mad or be rebellious
When somebody
and
asks
say,
you the
hey,
question.
it happens. No. That's not the response we're looking for, sir. What happened? No, it's stuff. I told you I ain't like, no. That's the wrong temper to have.
Because all they're going to do is keep poking and
They gonna
prying.
keep poking you. And that's a story in itself.
That's exactly.
Because now when people lean in and they start to say, it's like, hey, bro, don't get mad at us
For doing our
something
job.
that you did. We trying to do our job and cover a situation, and you ain't even able to do your job because you're late.
Facts.
This the same person that was asking the great Lawrence Taylor for his jersey number.
That is true. That is a fact.
So it don't look good, brother. And I'm saying, I'm not here to beat you down or say this, that. I'm saying, hey, man, stuff does happen. There is traffic in New York, huh? But what I'm going to tell you is this. A professional owns up to the mistakes and also makes sure that whatever is being asked of them, they do it at a high level. And if it means showing up to meetings on time, hey, bro, I got to show, hey, that little decoration can wait. That little Madden game can wait. All that other stuff that you're doing can wait. Because the main thing is you being the best football player that you could possibly be. Everything else is merely secondary.
Yeah.
And I hope that he learns from this because, like, yo, bro, you're in one of the most heavily critiqued markets
Oh, my Lord.
in all of sports.
Facts.
And you're not going to win that one, bro.
You're not going to win.
Because people are going to be booing you. They going to be mocking you. They going to be making you want to hate your existence. And the best thing that you could do is handle it like a professional.
Yeah.
And please don't allow this to happen again. Next clip.
We got Aaron Rodgers, man, taking shots. But not against the ops, but against his own wide receiver room.
How do you kind of go through that with your pass catchers where it's saying, hey, maybe I saw this, you see this, iron those out over the last 5 minutes?
When there's film sessions, everybody shows up. And when I check to a route, you do the right route, you know? Like, John and I just weren't on the same page. I checked to his in-breaker, and he ran an outbreaker. You know, John is a true professional, so I'm sure he's sick about that. But, you know, I threw a ball I thought was going to get hit by the wind, and it was 4 yards over Roman. So I got to make that throw. But, you know, we have our meetings every week. We have other opportunities outside of the facility, and look forward to seeing all the boys there.
I don't receive this as him throwing anybody under the bus because he also held himself accountable too.
That's true. Because I was going to ask him, like, is it normal for QBs to say this? Obviously, we had a situation earlier this year with Tua. Talked about film study, him checking in and make sure people showed up to film study. And I'm like,
all right, Peggy, I thought you would never ask it, but since you asked it, it's not the what, it's not the how, it's the who.
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers is the who in this situation. Yeah. And Aaron Rodgers, and everybody will agree, is a Hall of Fame player.
Yeah.
Now, Tua, on the other hand,
yeah, brother.
Every time he called out somebody, he never held himself to that same type of standard.
That's true.
Seemingly. It's not to say that he didn't say, hey, I have to play better. He may have led with that, but people didn't hear that. They heard that, hey, when we have meetings, everybody ain't showing up. That's a different kind of tone and sentiment, different than.
Because he's proven.
You see what I'm saying?
Like you say, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Knowing the style of play that Aaron Rodgers have always played with, and even having sources that have played with him say, hey, man, you got to always be locked in with A-Rod because he's capable of changing the play at the last second.
Yeah.
And you got to be so dialed into him. And you don't get that way by not having study sessions.
Yeah.
Going back to what I said, that Greg Olson would always say, it's not what the play dictates you to be. You got to be where the quarterback is expecting you to be.
That's real.
And the thing about it is, if you watch the game, there was clear uncomfortability that Aaron Rodgers had. I mean, my man looked like the dude from Allstate with the busted nose, smiling. I said, golly, they got my dog looking bad out there. You know, had the nose strap.
But that nose strip, bro.
Golly,
That's
bro.
classic, bro. I'd have been beaten down.
But once again, this is mismanagement blunders.
Yeah.
All the acquisitions that was acquired can potentially cost Mike Tomlin his job.
That is true.
And it's unfortunate. We all love Mike Tomlin. We all love that he's had a winning season for 19 seasons. That's something that's hard to do.
Yeah.
But with that, when you get guys like DK Metcalf and the talent around him, it's like they're not performing at a high level. And you got Mr. Crash Out George Pickens, who was on your roster that you just said, "No, we good. We want to move away." That costs people their job because the people who are the decision makers make the decisions, the tough decisions.
Yeah.
And it's not, I think Mike Tomlin is in a position where his success has now been his greatest gift and curse. Because even if he wins the AFC North, I don't think he has a roster that can be a real, true Super Bowl contender.
Oh, no. Yeah, he don't.
So what will save his job is, hey, if we go to the playoffs, we get a run. But it's like, are they really good enough to compete with the Indies, the Broncos, the Chiefs, the Ravens? You know what I'm saying? The Jags,
but even
the
with
Chargers.
Him, though, I got to ask you this question. With Mike Tomlin around the league, or even in coaching period, with what he has done, with what he has had, who can you really get that's not secured in a spot that's really going to be Mike Tomlin?
Man, I'll tell you this. If the Pittsburgh Steelers move on from Mike Tomlin will be hired before 5 days, a week.
But that I feel like if
he's a great coach.
If they move on from if Pittsburgh move on from Mike Tomlin, that's the same situation we're seeing with George Pickens right now.
Yeah.
They would be a fool to move on from Mike
for
Tomlin.
Sure. But it's the truth, though.
Yeah. And sometimes you can grow stale in the same situation. It might be time to switch things up.
And it's unfortunate, but even going back to, Aaron Rodgers does not have, this is probably his weakest skill set around him in all of his years. Because guys, they're just not competitive enough.
Yeah.
It's not to say they're not good. They're just not competitive. Like, we need guys to make plays. Like, Aaron Rodgers is a hell of a quarterback, bro. He makes unbelievable throws. But guys, the Jordy Nelsons of the world, right? The Devontae Adams of the world. These guys who were impact players in that system. He's not getting the same production in Pittsburgh. And that's the thing. And that's what's most frustrating when you're watching it, because it's not to say that Aaron Rodgers isn't capable.
No.
I think the skill around him just isn't good enough to compete at a high level. Here we go, next clip.
Well, for some people, they'll probably think they won't ever have another struggle in life, but OBJ says it struggles even with $100 million contract.
If I didn't have $1 in my account right here today as we speak, I'm going to be straight for the rest of my life. No question, right? I don't think everybody is in that. And when you've sacrificed your whole life to get here, and you're like, yeah, I played 10 years in the league. And I always explain this to people, I'm like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. We're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, that you have to spend, use, save, invest, flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm gonna buy a car, I'm gonna give my mama a house, I'm gonna do, everything costs money. So if you spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year, And now you start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever? And you always hear the people who ain't us and ain't been in the position, like, oh, well, that would last a lifetime.
Whew, $100 million to a lot of people is a lot of money.
We always hear people, to finish what he was saying, we always hear people who never had that opportunity say what they would not do because their spend is not the same.
That is true.
If you keep the spend the same, but the income is different, you'll be good. See, what changes is when you get the income and your spending habits change. You feel what I'm saying? Man, I get a Ferrari, man, I can make that back next week. But the thing about the Ferrari is, hey, you got the insurance, the maintenance, hey, the tag on it.
Yeah.
Each year over year is like, yo, it's gonna cost you close to about 6 to 20 bands. You relocate and say, hey, I had this car in Miami. I want to bring it back to Atlanta. You got to get it registered in a different state. That's going to cost you, bro. The thing that I respect about this is the vulnerableness. And by no means did OBJ say he's broke. But I think people in this position that can relate to him can say, hey, when you look at a Brandon Ayuk, this is why these conversations have to be, hey, bro, that money, man, you need that. Because it's not what you know, it's what you don't know, or what you what you're not seeing that you will be faced against. And that's the misfortune.
Yeah.
So for OBJ, a guy who, bro, coolest, has the biggest heart, bro, has a big personality. And with one of his things that he's doing now, the friends, kind of throwing events and parties, it's dope. He does unbelievable experiences. But the truth is, even with that, it's a money generator. What people don't understand is when your income is contingent on your output.
Yeah.
If you keep your output basic, but your income is large, you'll be good. But you have a lifestyle. That's your output.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going to, fly coach. I'm going to fly private because I can. Yeah, you can for now. But what's the normalcy for the next 10 years? Hey, what's the plan? Because people say, hey, I make $100 million, but I'll never work another day of my life. Survey says that is a lie.
That's true.
Because it's not the money that it was already made, it's your output, bro, and it's gonna catch up to you.
Yeah.
So that's why 4th and 1 is important. That's why Funky Friday is important. That's why First Take is important. That's why BT 106 and sports is important. That's not to say that I'm broke. That's why fellowship is important. That's why Mashika Hats is important. It's income. I had to have that uncomfortable conversation with myself to say, hey, bro, I gotta put myself on a budget. I always was like that. Never had a money manager, never had a person that tracks my spend. I was always that person that was always frugal. Anybody who knows me know, man, Cam, cheap as, of course I am. Now, I'll take myself out and splurge every now and then, but that's one time.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping in mind what I'm spending.
Facts.
These type of things is every wealthy person, every rich person, every person that has money always keeps their eyes on their money.
Yeah.
But I don't give a damn who you are. If your income is being submerged by your output, you are doomed. You have to put yourself on a comfortable retainer that gives you the opportunity to live like a prince, to live like a princess, not like a king or a queen. Because you may do it for 2 years, 3 years, 10 years. But you got little man, you got your daughter, you got your household. That this is something that if they want to get used to, you have to get a hold of managing how you spend.
Yeah. That's a real thing.
That's the point. Here we go. 3rd down. Fan question of the week. Peggy, what we got?
Tiger H says it gotta be asked. Cam's 2 cents on the new Auburn head coach.
Can I be honest?
To be real.
And this is the message from really everybody at Auburn. Bro, we just want something to be proud of. We haven't been proud in years. I'm getting tired of these little round-the-way bowls. I'm getting, like, the people in Auburn are owed championships. It's only standard in Auburn, championships. There's been mishaps and misfortune from this coach to that coach, and This is no shot at Coach Alex Golish. It's just, bro, I hope you are what the Auburn family has been waiting for. Because we've had excitements, we've had all the bells and whistles, we've had the recruits, we've had this and we had that, and Saturdays in October, now people start to come down to their reality to realize, like, this is another wasted year. That our expectations are doomed. We don't just want to go to the SEC championship. Yeah, we want to win national championships. And we have the resources to do so. When you see certain spins from universities and colleges, and Auburn is top 10 in that, and we don't got nothing to show for it, hell yeah, man, it's time. When I talk to, the AD and important figures in Auburn, man, that's my frustration. I am tired of sucking ass, cheeks, just so, man, look, man, I know this sounded extremely suspect, but bro, we are mediocre at best when the standard is to be exceptional at the least. Competitive. We found new ways to lose rather than finding ways to win. And you can't say you haven't had talent. When you have a guy like Bo Nix transfers and he now becomes a Heisman finalist. It's the development part. It's how are we positioning ourselves to really attack this league that is the most competitive league in all of college sports in the SEC. Not just to become a member, to become a contender.
Yeah. Year
in and year out. So, Coach Alex, you have my blessings, but just understand, we tired of all the promises, empty promises, and I'm going to do it. Man, listen, dog. We want to win. And that's it. And I'm tired of going to games and not being able to roll Toomer's corner. Bro, I'm ready to be able to stand on the table and tell people how I really feel about them. They already hate me. I want them to despise me. And I want to see the day that Auburn is playing in a national championship and winning a national championship. And I will really be, you think Gilly is shining for his school or his team or his, man, boy.
Paint your blue and orange, huh?
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I can't wait. And I hope it's Coach Alex that's been able to do that.
Yeah.
Here we go, next clip.
John said, what do young players misunderstand the most about being the face of a franchise?
Ooh, woo. The things that most young players not take into consideration is everybody's watching at all times. And they're not just watching you in person. They're watching what you post. They're watching what you tweet. They're watching everything. And you have to have that sense of awareness. And you got to play the game.
Yeah.
And it's not selling yourself. It's just, I got to play the game. I can't do what I once did and expect that to be okay. Mm-hmm. I got people that I have to answer to. Head coaches, general managers, team owners, players, OGs, captains. And when you don't have a person that's taking all those things into consideration, that's just saying, hey, man, I'm straight. Nah, y'all tripping. I ain't tripping. Those are the ones that typically find themselves Control-Alt-Deleted in 3 to 4 years. And you're going to be the player that, hey, man, whatever happened to old boy? Bust. What are you doing now? Who cares? Because you had an opportunity and you didn't maximize it. Next clip.
Well, Cam, you know what time it is? It is time for PrizePicks. Hold on. I said PrizePicks.
It's good to be right. Peggy, what we got?
Well, Cam, this PrizePicks is the best place to win cash while watching sports, and football season is fully underway, and it's no better time to join than join now. This app is really easy to use. Create a lineup, and all you have to do is pick more or less with a few player stats, all right? And the locations, man, it's up to 40 states, including California, Texas, and here in Georgia. PrizePicks will give you $50 in lineups when you play your first $5. Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups. Just use promo code Cam or Peggy and sign up today with PrizePicks. All right, Cam, week 13, man, you went 1-1. Your boy went 2-0, but it's a new week, brother. New picks, brother, and new ways to keep your eyes on the prize, Cam.
I got something, Peggy.
What you got?
I got something, Peggy.
What you got, bro?
I got something, Peggy. Hey, what I'm going to do is this. Hey, the challenge that I gave you guys is if we can get to 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, what I will do to celebrate, I will give multiple fans of the show $500 in prize pick money. To celebrate. That's right? Yeah. That 5, but you can flip a 500, boy.
Flip a 5.
You can flip a 500. The time is now. Right before doggone the playoffs, you can have something to bet.
Yeah, I mean, you like your Santa Claus.
If we hit the 500,000 mark in subscribers on YouTube to celebrate, we're going to give multiple fans $500 in PrizePicks bucks. That's fair, right?
I think that's more than fair, bro.
Well, you got to pay to play.
Yeah, I might need to subscribe.
It costs to be the boss. You ain't subscribed, Peggy?
I'm subscribed.
Man, ask your old lady to go ahead and subscribe. Tell her friend to tell a friend.
Come on. Let's be friends. Let's do it every weekend.
Let's do it every day. Subscribe. Just hit that red button and subscribe today. All right, Peg.
Yep.
I'll tell you this. Joe Burrow is projected to have 251 passing yards versus Buffalo.
Okay.
Let's go Buffalo. And you make me want to shout. Huh? I'm going with more.
That boy got a little remix to it. Something on the end. Okay.
Peggy, you just be sitting in your seat, leaning back. Yeah, living. Yeah, man, I'm going with old Joe Burrow to have 251 yards passing. Why?
Yeah, you
because,
Burrow
man,
train.
there's nobody that throws the ball more than Joe Burrow. Yeah. And the boy going to throw it. Yeah. He got T. Higgins coming back. Yeah. You already got Jamar Chase.
Come on.
They fighting for any type of scratching and clawing to get an opportunity to get to the playoffs. Yeah. So you know they going to put it in your boy Joe's hands. Joe Shiesty.
Your boy Joe, he came out swinging.
Man.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm going to go with more.
Okay.
Now, Dak Prescott, Dak Quavius, as I call him, is projected to have 2 passing touchdowns versus the big Detroit. What up, though?
Okay.
And I'm going with more. Yeah.
Hey.
I was in the choir,
That boy was in the children's choir. Now he's trying to jump back out of here again.
Yeah, you Peggy.
Ooh, got you a little Christmas album dropping soon, huh? You next to Mariah Carey.
La. What movie that was?
Sister Act.
Okay, Peggy, look at you.
La.
Oh, yeah, man, I'm going with more. Why? Because I think at the bare minimum, what Dak Prescott has been able to do this year is to generate points. That offense is explosive. That offense is fun to watch. That offense is led by Dak Quavius, who has assets and capabilities to getting the ball to Mr. Crash Shot, George Pickens, to Mr. Flash, CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
And Dak gonna make it do what it do. So, man, they've been on a hot streak ever since the trade deadline, man, and I don't see anything different, man. And I know I'm a big Detroit Lions fan, and it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
So, therefore, Dak has to, put the ball in the end zone, and I think he will.
Yeah. Well, brother, great minds think alike because, I also have Dak Prescott going for more passing touchdowns than two. Bro, yeah, you don't swindle because my picks was in first, okay? But I know he's going to do more than just 2 passing touchdowns. I'm going to just say he's going to at least get 3. Just the way he's been playing. Dak Prescott, I need you to play like DeQuavius and not Dakota. Listen, DeQuavius, not Dakota, brother, okay? Eat some sweet potato pie, not no pumpkin pie. All right, brother? So I need you to ball out this Sunday. But on another note, man, I got Josh Allen is projected to have 235.5 passing yards against Cincinnati, and I am going more with Josh Allen. So I feel like he will at least have more than 235.5, 236 or more passing yards against Cincinnati. I mean, it's Josh Allen. I mean, he doesn't have, other than Stephon Diggs, he doesn't have a crazy wide receiver room, but he can dish the rock, brother, and I think he will have more than 235 passing yards. Mm-hmm. So I see them also winning that game too against Cincy. But there you have it, man.
Well, there you have it, Peg.
Yes, sir.
Once again, man, my challenge to everybody is, man, find somebody, tell somebody who really want to know. Hey, man, we have to subscribe to 4th and 1 channel.
Yeah. And you got to use the promo code Cam and Peggy for PrizePicks, man, to get that $500 in PrizePicks money. Them PrizePicks bucks.
So, yeah, bro.
Yes, sir. And one time, I said PrizePicks.
It's good to be right. Here we go. 4th down. Newton's Law. Peggy, what do we have?
Brother, we got some beef, bro. Cam's beef with college football, bro.
Yeah, man.
I know it's been a lot, man, with the SEC. It's like the SEC versus everybody over here.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? And, Kim, I know you got a lot of beef with how they're doing everything with college football playoffs. The SEC being the toughest conference and, you know, them not being able to – well, they do have the most spots in the playoffs, but it's a lot of other people that's making the playoffs that shouldn't be there, and I know a lot of SEC teams should be there because their road is tougher. And we have somebody speaking a lot about the thoughts about that.
You know what's really nice? It's really nice when some people talk about schedules, a la Dan Lanning. If you want to talk about schedules, we can look, Dan Lanning, right at your schedules and who you've played. It hasn't been that impressive. I don't think you want to play that game. You want to talk about when they're playing right now? Sure. You know what's nice? It's a nice luxury, Dan, when Ohio State can rest their top 2 receivers. When they're a little bit dinged up, because they play in a league where they don't have to worry about it. They don't have to worry about winning every single game. They don't have to worry about winning to survive because they don't have to worry about being tested that much. They're still a great team. Ohio State's still a great team. Dan's not wrong that sometimes the calendar lines up late in the season where SEC teams aren't playing anybody. But let's not look at your schedule and look at other schedules and say that it's comparable because it's not. You can bring your C game and you can still win. So it's a nice problem to have, but you can't do that in the SEC. You can't.
I'm not merely hyping the SEC because it's the SEC. What I'm more focused in and what I want people to hear me out is this. I would ask that the College Football Playoff Committee take into consideration strength of schedule in the latter part of the season. Because looking at a season or the degree of difficulty throughout the year, before the games even start, you can say, okay, they're projected to be tough, but they don't end up being none.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
So now, I've said it before, I would prefer to see a 3-loss SEC team in the college football playoffs rather than any other 2-loss conference. It sounds biased, but it is. It's biased because there's no denying that anybody who makes it out of the SEC is the most challenged team that's in that bracket because of what they have to be faced with more than what other conferences are being faced with on a regular basis. Yeah. That's the Big 12, Big 10, ACC, it don't matter. They are asked to have the competition that they are faced with as heightened as a average SEC team.
And there's been a lot of changes, you know, and even speaking of changes, Alabama has just changed their schedule for the 2026 matchup and years moving after that in the future. All right, Kirk Herbstreit even tweeted and he said, get ready to see this happen all over the sport. If it's only about how many teams win, you have how many team wins you have and not who's you're playing and where you're playing, you're going to see every AD make these same moves. Kiss meaningful non-conference games in late August and early September goodbye. Cupcakes moving forward till teams get to conference play. So, Cam, all of the out-of-conference games against playing another talented team out of your conference, people are starting to change it and making it seem like it's a layup, so to speak, because people are putting, or the College Football Playoff Committee is putting more emphasis on the schedule and the wins than the strength of schedule.
Right.
So how do you really feel about this? And do you think what Alabama has just done with changing their schedule, do you feel like this will be a new wave moving forward?
I don't blame, Alabama for doing that because Notre Dame has been doing this for years.
Yeah.
Handpicking who they want to play, and to stop that. All conferences must have this understanding to say, I'm not going to play Notre Dame if Notre Dame is not going to get into a conference. If you beating a Penn State, you beating a USC, you beating a Georgia or a DeVry, a University of Phoenix is all held up the same, why would we have to play you? Because if we lose to you, that's not saying much, especially if you're a bad team.
Yeah. So they should turn their back on.
They should turn their back and force the teams like Notre Dame to choose a conference to get in.
Yeah.
They have all these media deals that's already independent to who they are, and that's fine, that's cool. But the times have changed because when you look at the chart that says the most viewed games, where does Notre Dame lie right there?
Notre Dame, it's in the top percentile.
Correct. They have it's a legacy program.
It's the 10th most viewed watch team.
But understand this, most of those teams that are being watched is in what conference?
Well, I would say what, the ACC?
The SEC.
SEC. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the SEC is
you
the
see what I'm
most
saying?
watched. Yeah.
You got teams like Ohio State that has a strong following. You got teams like Notre Dame that has a strong following. The Michigans has a strong following.
The top 6 most watched teams are in the SEC.
I'm telling you. And it's not by happenstance. So if you take a team that says, hey, we're not factoring in strength of schedule. Oh, we all just got to find wins. Oh, we can do that. Bet. We're going to go put on, Hellacious Hell University.
Yeah, facts. Just to get a win.
Sit Go Tech and doggone Peggy Precinct.
They're going to take an L. Don't know. Hey. Shit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a dub.
No.
So that's my issue. It's not what wins you have. It's who are you playing? And conferences and teams that say, hey, the Big Ten matches up more better than the SEC does. It's like that is a bold-faced lie.
Yeah.
And to fix that, Peggy, we've already seen examples of how to fix it. If you want to listen to me, please pull up a seat. Basketball has figured it out, and it's called the ACC-SEC Challenge. It is an annual college basketball event that features matchups between teams from the Atlantic Coast Conference, the ACC, and the Southeastern Conference, and the SEC. The context is this. While the specific details of which teams face off can change from year to year, the challenge generally features a mix of traditional basketball powerhouses and emerging teams from both conferences. Overall, the ACC and the SEC Challenge is a key event on the college basketball calendar, contributing to excitement of the season and providing fans the compelling matchups that they most want. If you're asking me where should college football go, there should be a matchup showcase with the SEC and the Big Ten. Sign that deal and see if those ratings don't go up.
So Cam, let me ask you a quick question. So what does that do to all the other conferences outside, like outside of the SEC and the Big Ten? So when you say basketball, with the March Madness, it's so many teams that can get in, right? And so even you have everybody that wins out their conference, automatic bidding, and then they are
How
able
many
to select.
Cinderella stories have won a national championship in basketball, Peggy.
Not a lot, but they make
Not
a run.
a lot.
But
But
not a
there's
lot.
there's examples that say, okay, they played for the national championship, but they didn't necessarily win. It all comes down to the same typical teams.
Yeah. The powerhouse, whatever it is.
Man, let's keep this all the way 100. When you talk about dream jobs as a coach, there ain't a lot of them in there. The coaches don't even really want to be at those universities because if another university presents itself as a job opening, they're going to take it.
They're going to take it, yeah.
So let's go on and weed out the minutia and say, hey, man, let's go on and set this up and give the people what they want. It'll be compelling for people to watch it. It'll shut up people like me because I'm saying to myself, it's like, I ain't no way in the world, Michigan, ain't no way in the world, Ohio State has the record of wins like a Georgia, like a Alabama, like a Vanderbilt.
But what you say then, like when you say Ohio State, for instance, and this was something that even I was looking at Coach Sarkisian, and everybody always say like, well, they didn't have to go through everything that we went through. Now, I'm just speaking for Ohio State. And in a situation, it's like, bro, a dude from around the way. The first thing they pop out, bro, you don't know where I'm from. You don't know where I'm from. But that statement never saved nobody from an ass whooping. And that's what I'm saying, even in regards to Ohio State. They might not play the same schedule leading up to the playoffs, but when it gets to the playoffs, Ohio State performs in the college playoffs.
I'm pretty sure they could, but why couldn't we see them perform sooner to really validate who they really are? Because members in the SEC do it. Ask Texas that same question. Ask Ole Miss that same question.
But would you say the teams are at their peak performance later in the season?
I wouldn't give a damn if they were, Peggy, or they wasn't. My issue is this. Ohio State strength of schedule is nowhere near Ole Miss's. Ohio State's strength of schedule is nowhere near Texas.
But that doesn't guarantee that they're going to lose. Ohio State is going to lose.
I'm not saying that they are going to lose.
Yeah.
But it removes all doubt when you're talking about teams who gets invited to the college football playoffs.
Yeah.
It's what the fans want. We want to see good matchup. Man, we don't want to see doggone New Mexico State playing Alabama.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We don't want to see San Jose State playing Georgia, Missouri Tech. We don't want to see. We know what the outcome's going to be.
Yeah. Make it interesting.
The thing about the NFL that makes it so compelling is a team who is labeled the best team in the NFL can be beat any given Sunday.
That's true.
And it's no more such thing as amateur sports because it's all professional at this particular point. If you're getting paid, you're a professional.
So what do you see like the solution should be? Like I know you said
I'm
the
giving
matchup.
you the solution. You give challenges of what conferences want to do to remove all doubt. I want to see a Michigan play a Auburn. And it doesn't have to have a matchup that we only see in the bowl game.
Yeah. I'm even thinking, and this is off the cuff, should it even be a certain criteria, which it already is, but a certain criteria of like how many people you schedule every year that's ranked. Like you said, strength of schedule. If you undefeated but you played nobody, it's like,
man, look, dog. There's always a consistent good football team, right? We know that for years. USC, Michigan, Oregon, Ohio State. These teams that are not in the SEC, we know that they're going to be they're going to compete and very competitive. So why not just remove all day? Why do we have to wait to the college football playoffs to see great matchups? If teams like Notre Dame are being praised and it looks good on their schedule or their resume by the amount of wins they have, and I'm a Coach Freeman fan, but when you start to compare who they beat, it's like, wait, what?
yeah. And if I was him, I found a loophole. Why would I change my schedule?
Why would nobody is having or feeling like it's advantageous for us to play these matchups? So therefore, I'm going to take away these teams that can potentially challenge my opportunity to make it to the college football playoffs. I want the easier road. Because ain't nobody taking into consideration that I played Texas Or if I'm Texas, I played Ohio State, and I only lost by 1 score. They ain't factoring that in.
That's facts.
Like, who are really competitive in the Big Ten? Michigan, Ohio State. We thought Penn State was, but survey says that was a lie. You got Oregon. What you gonna say? Like USC? Like, nah, come on, bro.
Yeah.
The UCLAs of the world and other conferences.
They're not. Yeah.
Like the TCUs, the Texas Techs, the Houstons. Man, put these programs to the test and say, hey, man, it ain't no more ducking no more, bro.
Yeah.
Because when you sit up here and you say, hey, we're the national championships or we're the national champions, it's more praise when you know you really earned it.
That's fact.
You really played the best. It's no denying that. Because when you play for a world championship or a World Series in MLB, you know you played the best.
Yeah.
When you play for a Super Bowl, you know you played the best.
Yeah.
When you play for an NBA Finals championship, you know you played the best.
Even the NCAA basketball tournament.
It's the same. You know you played the best. Yeah. But college football has had this loophole to say, we're not factoring in strength of schedule, which that should be the first thing that you factor in.
Yeah.
It's amount of wins. Oh, this is a 10-win team.
Though. I don't agree with the
Or they got 3 losses.
I don't agree with the whole playoffs just being so many SEC. Because it's like potentially every other conference would dissolve.
Man, look, dog. When you look at Texas's resume, they got a bad loss in Florida, right? Mm-hmm. But I would challenge any team to go play in the Swamp and know how tough that is. Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan. That's tough, bro, for any team, no matter how talented you are.
Yeah.
Go in between them hedges in Athens and see if it ain't tough to go play if I'm Texas. So that's what Steve Sarkisian is saying. It's like, hey, bro, yeah, we got some losses. And even for Alabama, man, go and dope Campbell Stadium and Florida State and see if that ain't a tough place to play, especially for the first game of the year.
Yeah.
God, like, man, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. Committee?
That's
to
true.
Fix it, have each and every year a Big Ten SEC showcase.
And they need to do the same thing for Notre Dame.
Same thing.
Make sure they play somebody.
Where you at? Because let's change the sport real quick. We would want to see it in boxing or any type of combat sport.
Yeah.
It's still same principles in all the sports. We want the best to play the best more consistently. We shouldn't have to wait to December and January to see the matchups that we've been waiting all year to want to watch.
True. And even, I would say this too, even in the NCAA tournament, if you go undefeated in a smaller league or a less competitive league, you get the lowest seed coming into the playoffs and have to play the top dog to prove yourself.
Come on.
So maybe that might need to be a situation too. Your seed might not be as high, and you have to play the top dog on the first round.
Man, look, man, my quarrel with the college football playoffs is this. College football playoff selection should be based off of strength of schedule completely. That will eliminate all the gray area. That will eliminate all the loopholes. It's time for the SEC commissioner, the Big Ten commissioner, the Big 12 commissioner, the ACC commissioner to come to grips and say, okay, let's make this happen. And Notre Dame's ass.
Yeah.
Hey, let's make this happen. Because for all the confusion, it's going to bring more revenue. It's going to bring more viewership. It's going to bring more impact to the sport. Simple and plain.
That's facts.
And I wouldn't even be opposed, and I know this, but I wouldn't be opposed of adding an additional game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, additional.
They do it in the league.
Yeah.
Well, you can't keep adding all these games of football, bro. It's a context. Hey, bro, you're getting paid. And if it's going to lead to more money and compensation, you know what you done signed up for, son.
They do play-ins even in the NCAA tournament.
Come on, bro.
You might be on to something, though, Bug.
Listen to me. I am Commissioner Bug.
Boogie Goodell.
Boogie Goodell, dog. Is that it, Peggy?
Man, that's it, my brother.
I said, is that it, Peggy?
That's it, my brother.
Is that it, Peggy?
That is it, my
We're gonna add a finger then. Gonna add a finger then.
Okay.
Gonna add a finger then. Gonna add a finger.
Okay,
Why you add a pinky then? Gonna add a pinky.
Okay.
Gonna add a pinky then. Don't get comfortable because you gotta add the thumb. The thumb.
Okay.
The thumb. The thumb. Okay. All together. One love. You dig?
And it's a wrap.